Welcome to Combative Wing Chun. Today we're going to show you how to punch faster. There's two ways of punching faster. The first is technical speed and the second way is perceptive speed. So we show you how to do that right now. The first strategy of punching faster is to have better technical speed. Technical speed means to have better body mechanics and position for your body to punch faster. So the first tip is to have a low elbow that comes out straight like this instead of flaring out your elbow, because this causes your hand to go in a straight line. So have a straight low elbow come out like this. So whether you punch with a vertical fist like that or horizontal, even when we do horizontal, at the end you do a little snap like this. Okay, but you see that my elbow is going straight up and down like that. It's not coming out, it's not going this way. Okay, so the first thing is low elbow. Second thing is to travel in a straight line. You want to go from point A to point B like that in a straight line. You don't want to go up, you don't want to go around, you don't want to go around, that's a hug. You don't want to go back, it's a back fist. You want to go straight line. Okay, straight line makes you travel in a faster way, so like that. Okay, third one is to relax. So if you tense up your muscles like this, it actually slows down the punch, right? And there's less power. I'm tensing up. Okay, it slows it down, there's less power. So relax, keep your hand in a fist, okay, but not clenched. Okay, so just keep your hand in a fist, but relax the hand slightly, let's say 50% clenched. Okay, everything else is relaxed, your whole body relaxed, and then whip it out like that. So that is the third way, is to be relaxed. The fourth way, technically, is to snap the punch back as fast as you bring it out. So you out and in, like that, out and in, out and in. Bring it back as fast as you bring it out. Here's a bonus way to increase your technical speed. So we talked about four ways. It's actually another fifth way. Notice my stance is a little bit slightly leaning forward. So if I'm leaning forward, my momentum is already going forward. If I'm leaning backward, my momentum is backward. And if I want to go forward, I have to actually bring my momentum forward a little bit before I move forward. But if I'm already leaning forward, then my momentum, I'm cheating gravity and makes me move forward faster. So if I need to, let's say, reach this distance, if I don't take a step, I can't reach it. So if I need to reach that, I take a step like that. Okay? Like that. So another fifth technical speed is, if you need to take a step, is to lean forward a little bit so that you cheat gravity and your momentum brings you forward faster. So the second strategy of increasing your speed is to increase the perceptive speed. That means increase the speed so that your opponent won't see it coming. Okay, so the first way of doing this is to not have any telegraphing movements. So one way to train this is to have the partner do this, hold the pad. Okay, make sure that you have the right distance so you can actually hit it, and then you want to hit it, and as soon as he sees me moving, he's going to move the pad back so I can't hit it. Okay, so if I'm really slow, do the same thing. If I'm slow, I won't be able to hit it. Okay, so let's say that I do something wrong, which is I move my elbow like this, he's going to see that, right? Or if I wind up and then hit it, he's going to see that. If I move my shoulder up first and then hit it, he's going to see that, right? So what you want to do is that if you're missing it, ask your partner, what is he seeing me move before he sees the punch? And then when he tells you, that's what you need to change. Okay, so ideally, you're going to be completely still, okay, and then go into the punch without any telegraphing movements, like that. Okay, right now I can't really reach it, so a little bit closer so I can actually reach it. Okay, like that. So that's perceptive speed. So like I said, you want to be non-telegraphing. So that means minimal movement. You don't want to have any raising of the elbow. You don't want to raise your shoulder. You don't want to cock your hand. You don't want to actually make any movement. You don't want to make your eyes bigger or grit your teeth or to make a loud noise. So minimal movement. Another thing that's very important that Bruce Lee emphasizes is to move your hand before foot. So in fencing, this is very important because they don't want to see the attack coming with a step. So usually when somebody punches, they're going to take a step to get into range and then punch. So what you don't want to do is to take a big step and then punch like that. That's too obvious, because once he sees you move your leg and step, he's going to know the punch is coming already. Okay? So what you want to do is to at least be able to step and punch at the same time. Now what Bruce Lee says according to his fencing training, is to move the hand before the foot. So you want to be moving the hand forward already before you even move the foot. So it's something like this. Okay, so you're kind of like falling into the punch. Okay, so that way he won't even be able to see your foot move because you already moved your hand first. Okay, but if you can't get to that level, just do this, is to time the step to land at the same time as you land on target. So like that, okay, like that. So that's the third tip, is to move your hand faster than your foot, or at least at the same time as your foot lands on the ground. Here are 4 tricks that you can use to make your punching speed even faster. Trick number 1 is to sneak the distance. So let's say that distance is here, okay, and this is my reach, right? So what I want to do, so instead of punching from your chin to here, there's a distance from A to B, I'm going to sneak the distance and actually put my hand out here, so then my hand only has to travel from here to here, so it's a shorter distance. Shorter distance means faster. Okay, it'll have less time to react to that. So instead of punching here, I'm going to punch from here. It's even shorter distance. Okay, punch somewhere in between. The only downside of that is that when you bring your hand away from your chin, you're open to attacks because you just opened it up, your face over here, right? So make sure that you do use it at the right time. A second trick is to make your hand a little bit lower. Now, this will be probably a little bit more useful in street self-defense, because when you bring your hand lower, it's out of his field of vision, especially with somebody who's angry. So in a street fight, usually the guy is angry, he's pumping full of adrenaline, and what that does to a person is you start to get tunnel vision. Okay, your field of vision actually narrows.